I'm Natwar, and I work with Express Store. We're a social commerce company, and I'm here to talk about social commerce. That's all I'm going to talk about today. But before all of that, I would really like to take a second and thank all these volunteers who have done amazing job and have been running around for days and since morning, and they've done really good job. Everything is very managed, on time. Even all of us being Indian, we are still on time, and this is very good. This is their hard work is paying off. Now, social commerce. Let's start. So let's take some hands. Who is on Facebook? All right, that was that was not a good question. Okay, who has shopped online? A good 80% of you have shopped online. So that's good. So you guys know what shopping online is and what the experience is. Then let's take this step. Let's take another step and go into retail. Right, retail. We all go into stores. 99% of sales still happen in retail stores today. Not even in India, everywhere else in the world. Still, like 80%, more than 80% of the sales in even US happens in retail stores. So why do we pay extra for a store in Koramangala on a prime street or in UB City? We pay because we'll have very good foot traffic. We pay because people who are going to show up are going to be our potential customers. They're going to spend some money. So why I'm talking about this, I'll come back to it, but I just wanted this thought to be in your head while I'm talking about it. So a little about Facebook. My guess is all of you have seen that movie, Social Network. So they start in college, then for everyone, then the world, then everyone is on Facebook. Then businesses, they started getting on Facebook. They realized all of their clients are already there. Why not go there? Created business pages. Now I don't even know the number of the businesses which are on Facebook, which have a valid, real Facebook page and fans. So now what, right? You are a business owner, or you're a client, or you're just regular Facebook owner, Facebook profile. You're on Facebook. You have likes, you have comments, you have interactions. Your people love you. Your clients, your potential customers, they love you. You have ginormous amounts of likes. Now what? What's the next step? How do you convert those likes into real, tangible money? So why Facebook? Other than the fact that everyone else is there, 1 billion people, that means 1 out of every 7 people in this world is on Facebook right now. The power of trust, right? We are talking about Facebook. Why the power of trust? So let's say I'm in business of renting out pets. I rent out pets for weekends and for kids and whatever. And then I have a Facebook page, and people can come in on my Facebook page and tell the story that, oh, the pet you gave my daughter was awesome, very well trained, never did potty in the house and always went out for that, and all that great stories. Or I can say the pets had ticks, right? Or I can like your page, or I can really say bad things about you on your page. What I'm trying to get at is the whole interaction is so natural for all of us who have been using Facebook for years. And that's the power of trust. When you see 5 of your friends have liked a brand or a page or a service, it gives you some kind of trust in your head, subconsciously or consciously. It gives you that fact that yes, I can take that first step and talk to this brand, or take their service, or at least look at it, right? The power of sharing your feelings. I just said, right? Let's say I'm selling again pets, and then the power of the fact that you can come in and say that the experience was amazing or it was horrible. We have that freedom now. We can actually go out and say that on their brand page, and a lot of people are going to read. At least all of our friends are going to know that I interacted with a Facebook page and I was not very happy with it. I tweet whenever my service with Airtel goes down, and they really respond in less than 10 minutes. Can you get that on customer service if you get it on phone? No, you cannot. People are sitting there, and yes, we are looking into it because they don't want you to say horrible things about them or tag them in fail hashtags. So the next thing is the mentality of buying. I just said that let's say 5 of your friends have liked it. The whole point of a business or a service is more and more people should buy it, right? And what converts a potential lead into a sale? What's the mentality behind it? If you have that trust. And let's say I am out to get the pets and I have the money in my pocket and I have 15 services out there. The probability of me buying from someone who has been tested by my friends and family is way higher than anything else. Really, you can have the best product in the world, and if no one talks about you and no one likes you and people don't come in on your board and say that, oh, you are great, it really is a little messy in this social world, because we all see TV ads, we all have seen it all our lives. This is something new. This is something which clearly says that I, Natwar Maheshwari, has liked, I don't know, pets online. And everyone else who is in my friends can see that, oh yes, this is, I'm going to talk to him if he has used their service, if it's good, if it's not good, whatever it is. Whole online sales, the whole part of e-commerce, where we are as a country right now. Everyone, so I was in East Parks, that's a conference, and everyone said that having an e-commerce company is like giving a 100 rupee note and taking 90 back, right? It's very messy right now. It's very, very crowded. So everyone is paying for customer acquisition, right? Why do you pay for customer acquisition if you have a very good product or a service and you can just stay social? Why are you paying? Again, why is anyone else paying for that customer acquisition part if they have social, if they are social, if the product is good? Okay, so let's talk about a small business, right? I'm sure everyone, as soon as I said e-commerce, everyone thought about Flipkart and big companies. Let's talk about a small business, right? A small business, a regular small business. I'm not saying an outstanding small business. I'm saying a regular small business, right? Decent or better product service. I mean, it's not going to be out of the world, but it's going to be decent. Limited money. Every small business owner, that's why he's a small business owner, he or she, because they have limited money. Website, maybe not, we are getting there, maybe we are not there, we are in the middle. Time is something which is manageable. They don't have time, but they'll rather spend time than money. Everyone, at least that's what we have seen, that people rather spend more time than money if you ask them. And everyone knows how to use Facebook, because you already know that everyone is there, they've been using it. So they know how to use Facebook. They have support of their friends and family, they'll get likes, comments, this and that. And ability to create content, ability to write something which people are going to like, ability to post a photo which people are going to share. That's content, right? I mean, not all the time. A lot of people do a very, very horrible job in this, but most of the time, people know about their products and they know how or if people would like it, and they post accordingly. After all this, social commerce comes into picture. Why I'm talking about social commerce so much? Because let's say if you want to have a website, right? You need to have a payment gateway, or you do a cash on delivery, and then you have to get a designer, then you have to get someone to build that website, or if you're smart enough, you'll use some out-of-the-box service and get it done. But still, it's still very messy right now in India. Just getting payment gateway, I don't know how many of you have tried it. Just for the heck of it, go home and try to get a payment gateway, and you'll see the pain. Because I know a lot of people who have tried it, and it's just painful. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's just painful. The whole process is painful. So that's where half of the people back out. If I ask you to pay upfront $25,000-$30,000 for a payment gateway, a lot of people just take a step back. They're like, you know what? I'm okay just selling it from home. So the whole point of having limited money and cannot get onto website. Let's say even if you spend that money and get a website, you're asking everyone else to leave a portal which they're on and come to yours. So this whole customer acquisition, this whole move is very, very expensive, and this is where you lose a lot of customers, a lot of potential customer leads, and people who cannot brag about your product. So why not use social commerce? Because you're already there, everyone else is already there. If you have a decent enough product or a service, use your social skills. We all are very good at it. We all like, average Indian, how many likes we do? It's like close to 100. I don't know the exact figure, but it's in 3 digits. That's the average likes we do. Think about it, right? Then, if your business has been liked sufficient time, there is no good definition of that. You get that virality. You get the fact that, I sell something and someone liked it. Yes, I received it on time. The shipping was good. The product was as promised. The cost was okay. All these things, they come into picture. The next step, I'm sure a lot of you know, is graph theory, right? It's not going to be like Google anymore. It's not going to be like just because you have a good SEO, your page is going to show up. Your page is going to show up if it has most interactions. all the whole everyone was spending so much time and money into getting interaction, right? Getting comments, likes, shares. All these things are gonna come into picture. If I write, I have graph search activated, and I can literally search people who liked TEDx and who live in Bangalore. Just think about it. I mean, I'm just searching for people, but I can search for brands. I can search for my friends who have liked certain kinds of brands and whatnot. I mean, there's no limit there. So how this all started, I painted a picture, at least I hope I have painted a picture, that why this social selling is so important. This whole point of social commerce is so important, and why this is the next generation of selling anything and everything. I mean, we don't sell cars. I don't think anyone sells cars right now online. But other than that, you know, cars and little paints, so you can leave that. But everything else, people are buying online. People are spending thousands and thousands and lakhs of rupees online. And this is just tip of the iceberg. How do we know that? Data clearly shows that less than 6% of the people who are online today have shopped online. Think about it. And not everyone is online yet. I'm just talking about India, right? Not everyone is online. Very limited Indians are online right now. And out of them, very limited have bought online. But so you can clearly see the potential is, I mean, we cannot count. It's you cannot put a price tag on that potential. And that's what inspired us to get into social commerce. So how it all started, like 8 months ago, the CEO of the company, Ashish Agrawal, who is not here today, he had this feeling. He's like, you know what, I've been doing this for a while, and I can get likes. I get thousands of likes for my customers. I can get good content. People share their photos or share the food they're eating or share the product or service they're using. What's the next step? How do I convert these likes into actual real money? And he thought of starting a Facebook store. He you know, and then RBI and then Facebook, and no one wanted this, right? No one wants to like put everything together right now. At least RBI does not. So he cleared out with banks, you know, talked to them that okay, we are going to open payment gateways here and this and that, and there were a lot of legal issues, as you will hope. I'm not going to get into that, but a lot of wrinkles all over the place which you have to straighten out in order to work these things, because this is something which no one has done in India right now. But I'm sure there are a lot of people who have potential who are going to do this. So some sales and examples. We have, I cannot name them, but we have seen very, very good sales of people who know how to post good content. So again, we are coming back to the fact that if you can share good content, you can actually convert that into real sale. So if you're decent, if you're straight enough to think what to write that people would like and share, then yes, you can convert them into sales. That's the whole point of social commerce. It's very weird, right? You would think that a lot of people who are online or who are buying online are just youngsters like us, but that's true. But we are seeing a lot of ethnic products in India which are selling online. Can you imagine how much saris we sell online? How much other people are selling saris on Facebook? It's the number is mind-boggling. So that's that. I'd like to touch a little bit about channel marketing, and I would like to all of you to think about this. I'll tell you why. What is channel marketing? I'll explain it in very simple words. So let's say there are over 10 lakh pages in India who have over 1 lakh likes, who are not selling anything. They post good jokes, or they post good designs, or they post good images, or they write good stuff. That's it. That's all they do. They're not selling. They're not there for selling. But people really like them. I like a page which is, I wait for their comments because it's hilarious. It always is. So what to do with that? Right now you have gathered so many people who constantly wait for your post, who actually really like you, honestly like you, and if you try to sell something, they might buy it, but there is a very strong chance that they will. So that's channel marketing. This is something which we are seeing in more and more brands and designs, that why not sell it where everyone else is there. Let's say you don't have 10 lakh likes, right? But you have a product which is in the same category for a page who has 10 lakh likes. Sell your product there. Yeah, give him some money, because for that page owner right now they are not making any money, and you're gonna give them a stream. At least something. I'm not saying they're going to be millionaires by it, but something is always better than nothing, right? So that's channel marketing. I really want all of you to think about this. You all are going to graduate and work in companies or whatever, but how you can leverage these things which are just sitting there, which have authentic organic likes. How can you enable someone else to make some money off of all those people and make some yourself as well? So some very interesting facts. I'm not sure whether they're valid for Indians or not, but I read this on Mashable and I thought it will be interesting to share, right? From study from 18 to 85 years of age, 85, think about it, 85 years, rated desires from irresistible to strong. Resisting Facebook and Twitter is tougher than smoking, drinking, drugs, sex, sleeping. I mean, think about it. People actually just want to be online. They want to share, they want to see what everyone else has been up to. We spend 30 to 40% of the conversations talking about ourselves. That's just basic human tendency. On social media, it's 80%. So I bought this from ABC store and it was horrible. Or I bought this from XYZ store and it made my day. It was freaking awesome. The cake was amazing. The cupcakes were great. Or the tea is horrible on that stand. I'm not saying they're going to sell it online, but still, you know. So I'm going to leave you with this thought and content marketing, channel marketing. Think about it. You know, we think that's going to be the next wave. And that's all I have. Thank you.